Okay, folks, we're live again. I'm sorry about that hiccup. I hope folks can find me back in here. We had a major glitch. I think we got caught between Steam validation. That's my theory anyway. And I'm sticking to it. So I hope everybody's okay, and I hope you can make your way back in if you want to. And we're still trying to get Ezekiel airborne. After we crashed the heli, I think the problem was that I had major hiccups in my ping. And I think it was potentially because of desync with Steam. So I'm hoping that having validated Steam, this is going to work now. Well, I'm all white right now.
Wait. I fully recovered myself.
Go. Guess we'll find out in a minute. I think that might have been why we crashed, actually. Oops. At least partially responsible for why we crashed, because my system was ping kicking. I think what happened was I logged into the system, started my stream, was talking away, and in the interim, Steam decided to validate an update. And now I was out of sync with Steam. I'm really hoping that's what it was. Because if that's what it was, then the problem will be solved by the fact that I restarted my computer and validated Steam.
Got a random in here.
That's the sometimes spawning all over the map police stop. That's where we found the wiring harness.
Nice.
Was in that car there. Or one very similar to it.
Yeah, I didn't have that last night, so that was fun.
Bonsoir DayZ. Merci d'avoir revenu. We'll get you another shout out since this is a new part of a new stream. I'm going to have to try and piece them together later. Without all the rigmarole in the middle with me trying to get back online. Uh-oh. Are you seeing that?
What's that?
I just had another major spike. Frame drop. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong.
I'm surprised I'm even able to play this game with a 12-year-old system.
You do really well. Okay. I'll get the gas, you keep watch. Oh, look, there's a motorcycle.
I remember when that was upside down.
It must have respawned. Okay, not letting me get a hold of the jerry can. Why not? I don't have anything in my hands.
Don't send me for a ride now, okay?
Can you get the jerry can out of the trunk? I can't. It's not giving me the option to pick it up.
Yep, second. Oh, I can shut the car off. That's right.
Yep, that's what it was.
Isn't that dumb? I never used to do that before.
Safety feature.
Yeah, safety feature, my butt.
Do you need gas in the car?
Yeah, might as well since we're here. It'll only take 30 seconds. And while you're doing that, I'm going to see. Okay, so we gotta go up the road, hang a right, come back down and around. Alright.
That back in there. Got a little bit of gas. I believe there's a gas station down at the end of the The runway? So if we can just get
Yeah.
it started, then we can just fly it down to the end.
Yeah,
Unless I get ping kicked.
for sure.
God,
Oh, did you just get ping kicked?
I did. So that's not what the problem was, damn it.
I gotta get my son. Oh, he fell asleep. Uh-oh.
I'm trying to get back in. Yeah,
Okay.
I was hoping that that was it, but apparently it's not the only problem.
If you get kicked one more time, I have to call it on my end.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand completely. This is very
I'm sorry.
frustrating.
You gotta take care of my son, just like your mama.
Yep. No, I understand. Um, yeah, we'll just call it if we can't. If I can't even ride in a car without getting kicked. I was just filling up gas and putting in the back of the car, so it wasn't like I was doing something complicated. That I'm never going to be able to fly a heli.
Right.
Gosh darn it! And everything was fine this afternoon.
Including those 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope that didn't do something to it. I don't see how it could have. Maybe I used up my daily allotment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Who's your ISP?
Spectrum.
Oh, same
They've been good. They've been really good connectivity and everything until, like in February, I had a big hiccup and I talked to a guy in their department and explained that I'm a streamer and that I can't have ping kicks like this all the time. And he waved his hand and magically all it went away. And then about 2 weeks ago, it started up again. So maybe I have to call old Bill back and say, hey. But I've talked to them 3 times in between. And they swear upside down they're not gating me.
I got the hotline number on my desk right here. The guy at the other end, when I called that number, he wasn't very happy with me. How'd you get this number? Because we were setting up phones. Oh, there's another hiccup.
Now, see, I didn't see that one. It doesn't take that much to be able to play DayZ, but it takes a pretty powerful system to be able to stream DayZ.
Yes.
So that's the difference. I could stop streaming and just record and see if that worked, but if we're on a tight timeline, we better, we'll think it over.
So the motorcycle should be up here too.
Yeah, we saw it on the way through the other day.
There it is, in the middle of the road.
Just swing to one side of it and shove it out of your way. It'll rotate. I think it's been sitting there for 3 weeks.
At least.
I definitely need to get another monitor.
Well, this one here is actually all from memory.
Yeah, I've got plenty of free space. I just moved a bunch of stuff off of the hard drive. So,
Like my brain.
I don't think it's that.
Oh, poor kid, he just fell asleep. I'm so trouble.
If you want to call it, that's okay. I understand.
Yeah, the miss is gonna scream
I
at
think
me.
I've
We'll
got
get
hard
in
disk
the airfield
because
at least.
the SSD was quite a lot more expensive. So I think I went with the hard disk option, but I would have to look it up on my computer to find out, and I would not know how to change it. So I'm just technically not savvy. So I don't know if that's the issue. But why would it just all of a sudden be an issue? Or periodically, just sporadically be an issue? I don't get it. I do not understand why it'll do fine for weeks on end, and then all of a sudden I've got problems. And the problems are almost unstoppable for several days, and then they go away again. I really don't get it. I don't understand what's going on in the background that's causing it. If it's like caused by 2 or 3 different things that are all coming into confluence, and that's why it only happens sporadically. But we are having bad weather, so it's possible. Yeah, my Windows booted up pretty darn quick when I got the game started again. I'd say that was within 30 seconds, yeah. So I'm not sure. Maybe I have SSD. Gotta go to the outside on the right.
Yep. Wait, where did Rookie stay at?
What was that?
Where did you guys leave Rookie at? He's gonna come back and do this later, wasn't he?
Maybe, but he's in our homestead. He'll figure it out. If he decides to come back on, he might not. And it might not be here by the time he gets off work either. So, given that this is now well into OGT's Tuesday. OGT is, I think, 14 hours ahead of us. So it's about noon for him on Tuesday. He's probably watching us via his server monitor, knows there's 2 people on here. They're still at it, gosh darn it. Alright, now the heli should be off to the right, I believe.
Okay.
We don't want to die on here because we want our characters live on the feed for future.
Huh?
That's what Rookie said. I don't know exactly why.
Alright.
I think it's on the right-hand side past this end loader up here.
Okay.
We may have to do a little searching because we've been running around looking at so many helis, I've kind of lost track of which one was where.
Was I supposed to turn there?
Yeah, I think so. I'll go up around the bend and we'll see. Because I can't recall. It's like an area off to the right of the runway, but we might have gone too far.
Yeah, the runway, we gotta turn around its back.
Okay. I think the last time we were here, we went up to the left of the downed aircraft, and then we curved onto the right-hand side of the runway, if that makes sense. But be prepared, we'll probably Bonsoir, DayZ. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a great evening. If you're playing, have a great time, and we'll see you soon. There's a road. Yeah, I think the road goes up the other side of the downed aircraft. Remember we kind of shot down here and hit the wall that one time?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of shoot up through it.
It'll be over to the right though of the aircraft. The heli will be. Over there in that area of it with a fence around it.
My visual might not be as good as yours.
Yeah, over in that area. I believe that's where it was. We might have to drive around a little while because I can't remember for sure. But seems like it was off to the right here. There it is. Now just hold tight once we stop the car. You might want to back it away from the heli a bit, just to be on the safe side. And then just sit tight in the car for a second until we can see whether or not the Zeds show up.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and turn the car off.
I just let it run all the time.
Get the
I
pieces.
need battery, the hydraulic hose, wiring. Okay.
Need a hydraulic hose. Wiring harness. This thing. The warn igniter. If we're going to take off, though, you're going to be leaving your car behind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We won't be here tomorrow anyway.
Exactly.
Okay. And the wiring harness. Got the headlight. The igniter.
I will let you fly. I need to go get my son hooked up.
Are you coming back?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and I'm not going to take off until you get back, so you go ahead and do what you need to do. I'm going to get the hydraulic fluid into it.
Okay.
And the gas.
Okay. Good luck, be safe.
Have a good evening. I'll see you in a few. Now I have to figure out where it is on this car, this vehicle. That's going to be interesting. You put it in your hand and run around the vehicle. And hopefully it'll pop up somewhere. They don't make it easy. We went through this with the other one. It's like, how on earth do you find the fill nozzle? Where's the gas? How on earth do you fill up with gas or with hydraulic fluid if you can't? Oh, here, this looks good. No? Maybe it doesn't need hydraulic fluid. I was pretty sure it did. Let's go get the gas and hope for the best. It won't let me in because the car's running. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, this is really challenging, guys. Okay, we'll keep trying. Gonna get me in there, by golly. I think I might have found the place to put the gas. Maybe it doesn't need hydraulic fluid. And if that's the case, then it's not, I'll get the gas and hold that over that round thing and see if that's the fill station. It doesn't look unusual. I think this is probably a really bad idea to try and fly with a bad ping though, because if I'm flying and I just disconnect, we'll all die. If he's flying and we disconnect, then I'll die, because I'll fall right out of the sky. And there's no way to fly back where we're going with...
Did you get booted again?
Yes, I did.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to fill it up, but I think we might have to call it a night. Do you have to take your son and work with him tonight, or?
Oh, we're already taken care of.
Okay. Well, let's just see.
Mama came home to save the day.
Oh, there you go.
Always Mama.
To shut the car off because we can't get the gas out with the car running. The challenge. So many rules.
Hey, I was trying to prevent global cooling.
Can't get the gas can out of the car if the car is running.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I think we found the fuel. Aha! I think the doors have to be shut until I just close them all. There we go.
Like a hole in the side, is it?
Yeah. How odd is that? The other one was like a little metal spike sticking off.
Yeah.
And this one's this. I don't think it needs hydraulic fluid because it wouldn't let me put it in, but we'll give it a try. I can't imagine that this one's going to need less gas than the smaller one, so...
Looks like it still needs hydraulic fluid. We're 3/4 empty.
Well, you want to see it? Look around and see if you can find anywhere else that might go?
Right.
Put that down. Did that let me? I'll put that last little bit in.
I don't know.
I got it. I hear Zed. Oh boy. That's gonna call them all.
Is it?
Yeah.
That sounds like it's car time.
I can't get it
Yeah,
in.
here they come, here they come. Get up here, get up here, get up here.
Don't shoot toward the heli.
Oh yeah, going loud, by the way. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
No, we're safe up here. They'll be coming. There'll be a lot of them. 5 or 6 more are easy.
Two rounds out of this and it's damaged. He's stuck in the heli.
Not anymore. I didn't want to shoot too close to the heli, but alright. You see any more coming? Oops. I think that might have been all. We're gonna have to... There must be some other place that the hydraulic fluid goes in, because it would not go in that hole.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to get inside and look for a fill option inside, and I'll go around the outside. You can only see it when you have the can in your hand, though.
Oh, yep, I figured. Try one more time on that.
Okay, we'll go around one more time. Lieutenant Bedrock Mob. Oh, wait. There. I got it.
Okay.
You have to stand from the side and look backward.
Oh, fun.
Finally saw it. It's tricky. That was the only can I had left.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's plenty of hydraulic oil.
Yeah, we got about a third of a tank of gas. Did we put the... I think I put the jerry can in the heli. Can you double check?
Yes.
Okay. Then all we have to do is go down to the end of the runway and we can fuel up. I think we can get that far staying pretty low.
Yeah, should.
In case I ping kick and drop the heli onto the ground, I hope I won't kill you.
I'm not concerned at all.
If we die...
Oh, that was cool. Your hand came across the controls to open it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and my feet are on the pedals and my hand's on the joystick and everything. My other hand's on the collective, can you see?
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's very realistic. Trouble is, I've never flown one this big before, so fingers crossed.
That's bonsai. Rookie, look at this. We got the big boy. Bye, car.
I don't want to get too high.
There's the police helicopter. I robbed that.
Well, that was you that did that.
What's that? I didn't do anything.
Rob the police helicopter, you said?
Oh, you mean the other chopper? Oh, this is sick. A little bit further. A little bit further. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Further forward or further down? I need you to tell me directions.
Keep on coming down.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything below us. So just slow down. Yep, slow down.
Yeah, this is where I was aiming for because we landed here before and there was nothing on the ground. We made
Right.
it.
Yay!
Let's go get some more gas.
Sweet.
Gas station's right over here.
Okay.
You might need to watch out for Zeds for me. You see that low cement wall with a roof on it? I'm running right toward it.
Oh, yes.
That's the gas station on the other side of that.
Oh, I saw you guys near that earlier today.
Yeah, that's what we were doing, was gassing up. So if you can keep an eye on the Zeds to the right. There may not be any, but if there are, we'll want to keep a careful eye out for them. And they might materialize in after we got started.
Right.
So far, so good. I haven't had a ping kick in a little while.
That's good. And the storm must be lightening us.
I'd like to get down there so we could go along the coast. But sun's going down, so it's going to be night soon. Gosh darn it. Timing is just all wrong. Hopefully the sun will take a long time to go down.
Right.
Sure wish we had more than one jerry can.
I know where there's one, but we're not going to be able to get there.
Can you hop in and tell me how far up we are on gas? When I get this all poured in?
Five eight's empty.
What was that?
5/8's empty. We're not even halfway yet.
Hi, the melting side. Okay, back for another round.
Okay.
We're filling up a helicopter. We crashed my other one, unfortunately. So this will be our third one. We have a little problem with crashing vehicles. Rookie and I. And Ezekiel and I are trying to rectify that so we can go for a ride. We made it down to the end of the runway without me getting ping kicked, as was happening quite regularly prior to that. So we might need to take 2 or 3 trips over here to get gas for it. I could have landed a little bit closer, you think? But we did get airborne and I did not get kicked. So that's a win, because I've been having problems with ping kick tonight. Terrible problem. Not having any luck staying connected.
Guy on the left.
What was that?
Guy on the left.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Same here.
As long as we don't aggro them, we're good. As soon as you aggro one, there'll be 10. So we came back after we killed the hornet and came back for this one. We knew where it was, and we just got the parts out of the hornet after I crashed it. And came on back to get this guy. Ew, my fingernail's not looking so good. Did you ever look at your hands up close?
Negative.
They're kind of funky looking in certain positions. I might need a mani-pedi. How's our gas look now? At almost all the way in.
Three-quarters full.
Okay, one more. We'll give the guy who's now on our right just a little wider berth going back. In case he was aggroing. I want to try to fight him with the gas can, although I did earlier today. Well, we got her off the ground. We found out where to put the hydraulic fluid, and it's in that. There's a round circle on the port side, the pilot side, on the back, just behind the cargo door. It just looks like a circle drawn. It does not look like a little hatch. And that's where the hydraulic fluid and the gas went. And we've got 3/4 full. I think this is going to be our last run. We'll hang well to the right.
Yeah, he was standing like right there.
Yeah, just hang well to the right then.
He's not there now.
Okay. And I flew it down the runway to the gas station, and we're filling it up. It looks like a beauty. See him there? Looking pretty spiffy. So far, I haven't had a ping kick in the last 10-15 minutes. So I'm hoping. But we've got this guy flying. I'm going to take a quick picture. Ezekiel, why don't you go over by the heli so I can get a picture of you with the heli?
Okay.
Nice. That's perfect. And get this load of gas in. Really should fill it back up before we take off, but I think we're going to take a chance. And I haven't had a ping kick in a little while, so we're going to take a chance. If we die, we die. We're going to fly it down to the coast and then fly along the coast.
That's major screen tearing there.
We're going to fly along to Scalisti, down the coast, and to Scalisti, see if we can't land there.
Okay.
Look around the island a little bit. There's a castle and a half up there. And that's kind of cool. And then we can fly up the east coast and then fly on home. If we can figure it all out. As long as it doesn't go night on us.
It's getting dark. There it updated. It's almost full.
You don't happen to have another headlight on you, do you?
Headlight.
I put one in.
Might be in the car, actually.
Well, let's not worry about it. Can you hit L before you get in to turn on the headlight?
Let's get up the front.
Oh, I got it.
Looks like it. Yeah, there's a. Looks like it's on.
Yeah, I turned it on. I hit L from in here. It worked finally. There's only one though, because I only had one bulb. There are 2 spots and only one bulb. So if we stop somewhere and find another bulb, that'd be great.
Back of the car. There's 2 in the car.
Yeah, we could do that.
We don't have to.
No, it makes sense. Okay, now just point this out the front and leave that mouse alone. Okay, here we go. We'll go up and hover. And turn ourselves around. Fly back down the runway.
There we go. I forgot about the earmuffs.
There we go. Just a little bit of altitude. We'll head off down the runway. Not too much altitude. Okay, so we have a ping spike and I go flying. I don't think we'd survive from this altitude anyway. But we're over here somewhere. Tell me when you think we're about there.
Oh, to the car? Or to the ground?
I see it.
Should be close enough. I think. I don't know, tip forward a little bit. Okay, there it is. Yep, keep on coming forward. Okay.
Okay, you want to run and get it?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Did you hop out? Christ almighty, folks. You gotta wait till I hit the ground. I don't know why it does that when people hop out, but it always does.
Thought you were down.
No, I don't know why it does that, but it did that when Rookie jumped out too. If you don't wait till it's all the way on the ground, you jump out, it makes the helicopter pitch like something weird.
Hmm.
I'm just going to go ahead and shut it off because I don't think he's going to be able to get to the parts with it running, but we'll see.
Oh, what am I looking in the car for?
Are you taking the headlight out of the car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we did have a couple at one point, but I might have left them back at the base. I don't know how advisable it is to fly at night, but we're going to find out. This will be my maiden night run. There we go. All right.
Parts car.
What? I'm sorry?
Parts car.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Sorry for the
helicopter lesson. To go up, you have to have the collective at the middle. When you do that with a plus sign on your numbers keypad, okay? Once it's to the middle, you see the collective on the right hand side of the dials? COLL? Do you see the collective on the right side of the dials? Ezekiel?
I'm looking for what now on the collective? Plus?
Do you see the two dials? One says knots and one says feet? Or do you not see them from your side?
Might not see them from my side. Not a big deal.
They're in the lower left part of the screen. Not seeing them?
I see the collective. Yeah, I see the collective and the knots. Yeah.
Okay. So the collective, see how it's halfway up?
Yep.
Okay, that's because when we got started, I turned the engine on and then I hit, when it got revving good, I hit the plus sign, and that takes the collective up to even. That means you have power to get off the ground, but you can't get off the ground until you get it above that equal sign, or that mid-range. So to get it above that, you hit shift to go up. Shift is up. Altitude gain. Z takes you down.
Okay.
And the more you tap Z, or the longer you hold Z, the faster you go down.
Descent. Yep.
Okay. W is tip the nose forward, and that makes forward momentum.
Yep. Makes sense.
A will dip you to the left. It's a slow change, but it's how you turn. D will dip you to the right.
Yep.
If you're hovering, to hover you hit the plus sign again when you're in flight. Just tap and hold. It will level you out and stop all forward momentum.
Okay.
You still do drift down, so you have to watch that, but it will stop you from, like, if you're skewing too far to one side or the other. Okay. To turn when you're hovering. Now do the hover. Okay. See how you slowly drift back down?
That's pretty cool, being as a co-pilot, being able to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the co-pilot has to be able to fly, right? Now to turn it in, once you're hovering, you can turn the helicopter using Q to the left and E to the right. Oh, make sure don't tip forward. Don't tip forward this close to the ground. Use 8. Use the plus sign now. Level off. We don't want to go this direction. This is not toward the coast.
Oh, I can't hear you.
This is not toward the coast. We don't want to go this direction. Whoa.
Oops.
Alright. Use Q to turn us to the left once you're in hover. So use plus to hover.
Okay.
And then use Q to turn us around so that you're headed toward the coast. Okay. Wow, Raz is on here. Huh?
You need to come down a little bit.
Yeah, you do, because I can't even see the ground. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, now to keep yourself from going down even more, you have to get the collective above the halfway mark with the shift button. So you don't want to drop like this. You want to bounce it back up a little bit. There you go. Alright. Now just let it rise slowly and tip yourself forward with a W. Not too severely. We don't need to go fast. We just want to go forward. And then you have to bounce between Z and shift the whole time to keep yourself airborne. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, now you're going pretty good. When we get to the coastline... Hi, Pope, please. Welcome in. We're doing a flying lesson. Just a little shift, shift, shift. There you go. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yep, no, you're doing it.
Push shift too many times.
That's okay. Hit Z.
And
Yeah, there you go. Z. Z brings you back to... And then you can always hit the plus sign to hover. If you don't panic. Always just hit hover, okay?
Okay.
I don't think we should fly at night. I think this is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
But tip forward a little so you can see the ground. Pick a grassy place. Well, we'll try it. We'll try. Just stay a little bit low so we can see the ground. As long as we can see the ground, we can fly. And remember, hover. Plus sign. And if you find yourself going down, just give it a little bit of a shift boost. You don't want to hit any trees. You're doing just fine. And just, you can't use Q and E unless you're hovering, because it messes you up. So
really?
If you need to turn the helicopter and you don't want to dip because you're too close to the ground, hover first and then use the Q and E to turn. Right now you're coming down a little bit too much, so you want to hit the shift. You're flying, dude. You're flying.
Not really.
Yeah, you are.
It's getting light out again.
That's okay. It's a short night on here. And we'll just fly around in circles if you want to, but just try out the different controls This is pretty level ground down here around the coast. So you don't have to worry about running into a mountain. You just keep having to balance. See how you're constantly floating up and down?
Yep.
So hit the little shift. There you go. That's what you really have to focus when you're flying, I'll tell you. And it doesn't matter how fast you're going forward. But if you want to go a little faster, you dip your nose a little bit more. There you go. If you start to panic a little and you're going too fast, you hit hover with the plus sign. If you need to back up, you hit S to raise your nose. There you go.
Oh, good. You got the rudder controls. Perfect.
Yeah, rudder control is, and the collective, of course, is your power. That's your shift. If you got too much power going too high, you hit Z to kind of take a little bit off. But then you kind of watch it, bobble it a little bit, you know, play with it. Don't panic if you start to have trouble, just hit hover. Take your hand off your mouse, though, because you don't want to be turning the view with your mouse.
It's sitting steady.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then, again, if you want to go a little farther faster, yep, tip it forward. Now let's try landing. Let's pick a big, wide open field.
Okay.
We'll go in and we'll try for a landing. And all you do when you're landing is you try to look down until you can see where your front of your vehicle is. You hover and you start to land. As you're landing, you can turn the helicopter around with Q and E to make sure you're clearing everything. You want to go up a little bit to clear the trees at the edge of this field. Take it slow. Take it slow. Turn a little bit to the E. There you go. I think you're going to be pretty good right here. So stop your forward momentum with hover. Take a look down with your nose, just a quick one. You don't want to run into any trees. Woo, that's a pretty quick one. Okay, watch out for those wires. Okay, that's okay. Oh, oh, careful. Oh dear.
Going for a
hover,
ride.
hover, hover. Hover will clear you out. Hover will fix it. There you go. Just put it in hover.
Nope. There goes the planes. Even with plus being pushed.
Yeah. Oh well. We're not dead yet. Just, okay. Let the collective off. Let the collective off. Z, Z, Z. Let it down.
Oh my god.
That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hover it.
Okay, hovered. I'm through the map on the other side.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. The tail rotor's fucked up. Well, it was a very good lesson. The landing is the hard part. Whoa, there we go.
Hang on.
There we go. Okay. Hover. See if you can get it to hover. We hit the wires is what happened. Let the collective off. Let the collective off. Z, Z, Z. You've got way too much power. There you go. There you go. Wait, whoa, whoa. You got it in hover?
No, there we go. We're down. We're down. Holy crap.
It's not too bad, though. We lost all our hydraulic fluid.
Oh, go figure.
But that was not a bad first flight.
It was terrible at the end there. I don't know. We hit hover, hit shift.
Well, what happened was you hit the wires. And
Oh,
that was just because we couldn't see them in the dark. Yeah, so flying at night wasn't such a great idea. But you flew. You flew.
I blame the main driver. She said, "This is a good field."
Well, we did really well. We just have to find some more hydraulic fluid, but I think our tail rotor's fucked, so we might have to just call it a day and run back to the car. Or just call it a day and let's go to Scalisti. We're about halfway there anyway. You want to?
I got a color at night, man.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, you flew. You flew. You just didn't land. We didn't die.
We didn't die.
Anything you walk away with is a good landing. Isn't that the old adage?
Darn right. I think Rookie would say the same.
He said he turned me down on trying to fly.
I don't even know where we are. Oh wow, look at those zombies.
I'm not even injured. I didn't lose any health at all. That's a damn good landing.
Right?
All we have to do is find some more tail rotors. Or, I know, we find a blowtorch, we can fix them.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
How can you tell? Oops.
I can't believe the main rotor ain't trash.
I got kicked off. I'll be right back. That was still pretty darn good for your first time.
Yeah, not too bad.
If you
Yeah,
want to learn how to fly though, we can go on to flight test server.
Oh, there you go.
Red Falcon flight test. I'll go on there with you and Rookie, and we will practice flying. And the next time we get a heli, we'll have 3 qualified pilots. I'm coming back. I'll be right there.
Oh,
I know you have to get going, so. But I think we did very well. That was really fun to have you flying. You see how intense it is, though, huh?
oh yeah, definitely. It'd be a lot easier with a controller.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I'll bet you're right.
Yep. You'd be able to manage your collective and your left or right easier with either a D-pad or a joystick.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting back on again. Just a sec.
I see you.
Well, it was certainly fun.
Yeah.
And we didn't die.
Doesn't
I mean,
crash
come
on you
on.
again.
How much better could it be?
Full W, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Good make back up.
It doesn't look too bad, actually. I think we could bang it out with a wrench.
I don't have the pipe wrench on me anymore.
I don't have a pipe wrench. I have a regular wrench. Does it let you fix it?
No, it tells you to flip.
Yeah, I don't think we want to flip. All right. Well, do you need to get off right now?
I do, ma'am.
Okay. Well, guess what? That was our end of our flamboyant tropical Chernerus adventure. And that was wonderful.
I know, right?
Yay!
Saved me and saved you. I don't even remember which button that one is. What, F7?
F3.
Yay.
Yay! So, next time we see each other, we'll go on either Banff, Tropical Banff, or, we can always try Melkart or Namalsk, whichever you want to do, whichever server you want to go, or we can go on, look up Red Falcon Flight Test,
Okay.
and I will go on there with you, because there's no instruction. You just get free helicopters and free airtime, and if you die, you just spawn back at the test center. But you and I and Rookie can get on there and practice till we get it perfect.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. But thank you so much for all the time we've spent together on here and all the help you've given us when we were stranded. Like 3 times. We have a little propensity for getting ourselves into trouble. And so thank you very much. And don't forget to thank OGT for letting us stay on longer than he wanted. We'll let him know that we're all done, okay?
Yep. Oh, wait, Rookie. I mean, yeah, we're done, but what about Rookie?
Well, Ricky's at work. So I think he's there until midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
So
man.
his time, so that's going to be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning our time.
Oh, okay, so he's Pacific time.
Rookie, were you thinking of getting back on here before he rolls it? I'll just ask him real quick. He's in my chat. Because we're going to let OGT know we're all done and that we're ready to go. He's ready to roll, unless you want to get back on here.
It says midnight.
Were you thinking of getting back on then? Ezekiel, will you take a picture of me in front of it?
Oh, definitely.
And then you can maybe send that to me?
How do I get rid of the HUD?
Tilde. Your tilde just above the tab should get rid of your HUD. Thank you, Lady Rain. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll start fresh tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna do my...
What the dog doing?
I got my wrench. Here's my wrench.
Perfect.
Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate it. I'll get that copy of the picture of you in front of it too, to
Okay.
you via direct message. All you have
Okay.
to do is go in. Have you been in Steam to get pictures out before?
Once or twice.
Yeah, you just do it like pictures on disk or something like that, and it'll give you the option to copy and save them to your local. And then
Okay.
you can just pick and choose and then copy the one and paste it into Discord. And it
Okay.
should work just fine. And I'll do the
Well,
same for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Good night, gal.
Good night. Hey, Deadlies.
I'll get that over here shortly.
Oh,
Hey,
no worries.
Deadly.
No hurry. No hurry. Just whenever. Hi, Deadlies. We just crashed the helicopter. It still looks good, but it don't fly. We got, this is the last hurrah on our beautiful, I'm going to close that door and take another shot. We've had 3 helicopters on here. We crashed one in debug. A miscommunication and just a lack of control because it was pouring rain like this and it was very dark and I couldn't see where we were going and I didn't realize we were so close to debug and we crashed. We died. It's confirmed that if you fly into debug you will die. And then we got a hornet yesterday and we were able to get it up and we did a bunch of trips today. But then tonight I rolled the hornet back into a bunch of palm trees and it destroyed its tail rotor. So we went back to Northwest Airfield after this one, which we had seen there, and took all the parts off the hornet. Got it all ready to go. And we did a couple of flights. We did pretty well. I've been having terrible ping, so I was worried. And we got Ezekiel to try flying, and he did very, very well. But when we were landing, we hit the power lines, and that messed us up. So there you go. Not a great idea to fly at night, shall we say. But it did really well. We had a great time. And this server is going to roll to hard home tropical ban-off by tomorrow. And we're just going to let OGT know that we've had our fun and that he's good to go. And so I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm going to go ahead and put the stream over to raid someone. And then I'll try to get these. There's going to be 2 pieces to today's evening stream because I had some glitches in the middle and had to restart my computer. So just don't be alarmed if there are 2 pieces. There's the front part where we were getting ready and the second part. The front part's where we crashed the Hornet and the second part's where we crashed the Huey. So that's a lot of fun. But thank you for coming in and we'll go ahead and raid someone. Let's see who's on. Let's see, who haven't we raided in a while? Green Ghost is on, but he's playing Rocket League with his, let's see. That's a fun game to watch, but folks might want to stick with DayZ. Silky Goat is on, he's going to be playing, but he's currently playing Words with Friends. Or excuse me, Words on Stream. So let's see. Kentucky KOS is on. Let's take it over to Kentucky KOS. I haven't rated him before, him or her. I'm not even sure whether it's a him or a her. So we'll go over to Kentucky KOS. We'll get some new experience here. Hey, Troll. Good night. I'm sorry that we are ending just as you got in, but we crashed, and we're going to let OGT go ahead and roll the server now. And I'm just going over to Kentucky KOS. Now, can somebody... Oh, just one second. No hyphen in the middle. All right. So we're heading out for the night, and I should have the there'd be 2 VODs for tonight with Ezekiel, just because I had a glitch in the middle. So if you want to see what happened when we crashed the Hornet, back up and watch that first one. And we'll go over to Kentucky. I have never rated them before, so we're gonna see. And thank you for coming in, everyone, and sharing your evening with me. And we'll go and see what Kentucky's all about. and see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kat, so much. Sleep well, all right?
For the rain. Thanks for the shout out. Across the field. Fun with this guy. I don't know if I've seen him or not. Thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate that a lot. You're amazing. Was you on DayZ also? Good.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him.
Where?
I said I'm not seeing him. Figured he'd be around this fire over the rocks.
Yeah, me too.
It's daytime at BHG. But can't see shit. Really appreciate the raid a lot. Pretty sure that fire's bugged. I think that fire's just got a fucking control bug on it. You want me to just roll out of here?
Battery low.
Here, if we wrap
Oh,
her.
what's this light?
What?
This light right here.
These, no.
No, I see a light right here though.